The 5 best builds on NBA 2K21 Next Gen. Whether you're a point guard, a spot up, a center, I will give you the best build for what you want to do in this video. You see, I have a power forward, I have 2 point guards, I have a center, and another power forward. I have a stretch build, a center build, a point guard build for threes, and 2 ISO builds. I will let you guys know whatever you need to know in this video to make the best build possible. I don't want to waste any more time. Let's get into it. So the first build I'm going to show you is the 6'7" power forward. And before I even go on, power forward that can do everything. This is without question the best overall build in the game. It can ISO, it can spot up, it can play lockdown. This build literally does everything. Without question, the best build in 2K21 Next Gen. I highly recommend you guys make this build if you want to take the game serious, because I don't think a better build will be found. Just copy all my attributes exactly as I show here, and you will have the best build in the game. So these are the attributes: 6'7", 211 pound, 6'11" power forward. Now let's talk a little bit on why this is the best overall build in the game. First thing you see, just look at the badge count: 12, 20, 20, and 21. You can't beat that. Next, 12 finishing badges, and yes, you get Hall of Fame posterizer on this build, so nobody can stop you. A 93-point shot, which means at 99 overall, once you hit 99 overall, you will permanently unlock Hall of Fame deep threes. Yes, you'll have Hall of Fame posterizer, Hall of Fame deep threes at 6'7", and the difference between this build at power forward and point guard, which is the next build I'm going to show you, you get Hall of Fame quick first step. I don't know why at the power forward version you get Hall of Fame quick first step, but you do. So you get 3 of the best badges in the game at Hall of Fame, and then, oh yeah, you have 21 defensive badges. And you also get Intimidator on this build, which you don't get on the point guard. Like I said, this is without question the best overall build in 2K21 Next Gen. You can spot up, you can ISO, you can do literally anything with this build. If you want to have the best overall build in the game, this is the one that I recommend you make. Now for his takeovers, I'm thinking you want to ISO on the 2's core, because that's the meta for 2K21 Next Gen. Finishing moves as your primary, and then you can go either Limitless or Spot Up Precision. Limitless has not seen that good of a badge this year, so I'm thinking Spot Up Precision just so you can shoot even more greens. It doesn't only work for spot up, so I hope that's not what you think. And boom, you have built a scoring machine. Scoring machine will be the best build on 2K21 Next Gen. And this next build that I'm showing you is my build. It's pretty much the same exact thing, except it's the point guard version of it. And also, if you really care, I like the name way better than scoring machine. So let's get into the attributes. Once again, you max your driving dunk, so you will get Hall of Fame posterizer. 70 driving layup, so you do get the long athlete layup package, and you get 8 finishing badges on this build. You max your 3, max your mid-range, put your free throw to a 70 so that you get 20 shooting badges. Max everything on your playmaking except for your pass accuracy, which you put to 91, so you unlock 19 playmaking badges. Let's just go ahead and go down to the physicals. Obviously, you want to max these 3, very important. Put your vertical to a 70, and then max your perimeter defense. Max your defensive rebound, which is actually important this year for if your spot ups miss. Put your offensive rebound to a 74, and then max out your block. And that is the best point guard ISO build in 2K21 Next Gen. Like I said, it's the same exact thing as the power forward, except you get less badge. Instead of 12, 20, 20, 21, it's 8, 20, 19, and 18. There's literally no difference between this build and the power forward, except the power forward gets Intimidator, which this build does not. The power forward gets Hall of Fame quick first step, which this build does not. But like I said, I like the name of this build better. It's just, if you want to be a point guard, you make this version of it. If you want the best overall build, you make the power forward version of it. I told you guys, they are literally identical, the same exact build. It's just for some reason 2K decided to boost the power forward and make that build just absolutely insane. So just like the power forward version, I would go finishing moves and then I would go spot up precision. And I went limitless range on this build. I have limitless range right now as my primary takeover, and like I said, I do not like it, and I'm pretty sure spot up precision is just the sharpshooter badge where it makes you shoot more greens. It doesn't only work for spot ups, so that would be my secondary, finishing moves and spot up precision. And like I said, I like the name. You have built a two-way threat. That's my build that I'm using right now, a two-way threat. Now, if you're a center or a stretch big, don't worry, your two builds are up next. But let me show you the last best point guard build in the game. Now, I showed you guys the best ISO builds in the game. Those two builds are definitely meant for ISO. This build right here is meant for if you are a threes player or if you run around screens. This is the best build in the game. You see, you get 4 finishing badges, so you get Hall of Fame posterizer. 92 driving dunk is a threshold for that, so you will get all the dunks and Hall of Fame posterizer on this build. You max out all your shooting and then your free throw to a 63, so you get 20 shooting badges, which is more than enough. Max your ball handling, max your speed with ball, put your pass accuracy to a 72, so you have 18 playmaking badges, and then max your perimeter defense, and then put your defensive rebounding to a 78 and your offensive rebound to a 57. Max your speed, max your acceleration, and max your stamina, and that's it for this build. You see 4, 20, 18, and 9. You don't get as many badge points on this build as the other builds because for some reason 6'7" is just the glitch height this year for badges, but you do get Hall of Fame posterizer, like I said. A 99 3-pointer. Remember, I'm thinking about these builds at 99 overall with the +4s. A 99 3-pointer, 95 plus ball control with Hall of Fame quick first step, so you'll be as fast as possible. You'll have a 98 speed. That's the big thing about this build compared to the 6'7". You'll have, actually, what am I saying? Not 98 speed. You do not get +4 on your physicals. Your physicals will not go up no matter what this year, whether it be Gatorade or 99. It doesn't impact physicals, but 94 speed compared to a lot of builds is a lot. So you'll have 94 speed, or 99 speed, or 98 speed with ball, sorry. 98 speed with ball, this does go up. 99 3-pointer, 96 driving dunk, like I said. And you'll have Hall of Fame Limitless, Hall of Fame Deadeye off rip, which you do not get on the other builds if you want to just use this before 99 overall. But yeah, for the threes court, running around screens, if you want to fade, if you're not an ISO player, or you just want a short point guard build, this is the build I would recommend. And then 9 defensive badges is more than enough on defense. So yeah, threes court, even Pro-Am or Rec if you run the 1. This is the build I would recommend you use. I just feel like especially 6'7" is a little too tall to run around screens and it's not fast enough. But yeah, this is the build I would recommend for that. And then I would recommend both sharpshooter badges. Like I said, this is mainly a threes build, so you might as well go both sharpshooter badges. And you see you have created a two-way scoring machine. A lot of two-ways in this video and in NBA 2K21 Next Gen. And finally, if you're a center, this is the best overall center build in the game. This build legitimately does everything at the center position. I don't know why you're allowed to make builds like this, but yeah, it makes the game pretty damn fun. So you want to max these 3 attributes, your driving layup, your driving dunk, and your standing dunk to bring you 20 finishing badges. Max your 3-point and your mid-range. Put your free throw to an 80 so you get 16 shooting badges. Max your speed with ball, which will bring your ball handling up to a 47, and which is enough for gold quick first step, which is really, really good on centers. Max your interior D, and then max these 3 attributes, block and both your rebounding. Those will all go to 99 when you hit 99 overall. Obviously max your speed, max your excel, max your vert, and then max your stamina. And that is the best center build in the game. Oh yeah, and put your strength up to a 68 just so you fill out the last attributes. And it also will give you back down punisher, as you see. But yeah, 20, 16, 3, and 25. At 6'9", the best overall center build in the game. You'll have an 82 3-pointer so you can pop, the best defense possible with these crazy defensive ratings, and you'll have a 99 dunk. I don't know why you're allowed to make center builds like this, but it's crazy. The only downside to this build is you cannot get deep threes at all. I'm not sure if you can unlock it once you hit 99 overall. I don't know yet because nobody's hit 99 overall yet on the build like this. If you can, this build just became insanely glitchy. If you can't, it's still the best overall center build on this game. You can play as an inside center. You can play as a popper. You can play as a spot up in the corner. This build does everything. So if you do want to make a center, this is the build I would recommend you make. And now, I don't know much about takeovers for center, so you're going to have to figure this out on your own. I would think see the future and probably a rim takeover just because of how overpowered driving dunks are in this game. I would go paint intimidation, so maybe you don't get dunked on. And that's the center build. You see, you have built a paint beast. That, in my opinion, is the best center build in 2K21 next gen. And then lastly, we have the best stretch build in the game. This is, I feel like, without question, the best stretch big build. I had one of my friends make this build, and I play with him. He does not miss on this build. It is very, very good. You see, you make him a power forward, 6'8" with a 6'10" wingspan. You max your driving layup. You max your driving dunk. So even though you're a stretch big, you still get Hall of Fame posterizer and all the best dunk packages on this build once you hit 99 overall, because 92 driving dunk is a threshold for that. So even though you're a stretch, you can slash like crazy. Obviously, the stretch big, you maxed out your 2 shooting attributes. Put your free throw to a 69, so you get 24 shooting badges. You max your speed with ball. Actually, you put that to a 78. Your ball handling to a 53. You max your interior, max your perimeter defense, max your block, max your offensive rebound, and max your defensive rebound. So you have 8 defensive badges. Max your speed, max your excel, put your vert to a 65 so you get the best dunk packages, and then you max your stamina. And that's it. The big thing about this build, at 99 overall, you get Hall of Fame Limitless, makes this build insanely better, and Hall of Fame Deadeye at 98 overall. You get Hall of Fame posterizer with the 4 finishing badges, so you can equip that Hall of Fame at 99 overall. You also get Gold Intimidator, you get Gold Clamps. It's a really good defensive build as well, and you're 6'8". Most centers this year are going to be 6'9", so it's not like if you play the 2, you're at a major disadvantage. You also get Hall of Fame brick wall in this build if you want to do pick and pops. This is just the best overall stretch big build on the game. 4, 24, 4, and 18. And you see, I would also go both sharpshooter takeover, spot up precision, and then limitless range. And you see, you have built a 2-way stretch glass cleaner, and that's it. That is the 5 best builds on NBA 2K21 Next Gen, whether you're a point guard, whether you use screens, whether you're a center, whether you're an ISO player, whether you want to be a stretch big. I'm sorry if you're a lockdown and you came to this video, that's really the only build I left out. But if you guys did enjoy this video and you make any one of these builds, or this video helps you out in any way, please do not hesitate to drop a like, sub if you're new, and I'm out.